Hi, my name is Slava Menn. I live in Hawaii. I was born in Ukraine. I grew up outside of Boston. I did too much education in engineering and in business, and I did a lot of startups. I did commercial real estate investing in the sense of building condo buildings and multifamily beforehand. I also built hotels, but I really feel like I got serious about commercial real estate about 2 years ago in 2022 when I did Commercial Academy and I started doing retail and industrial investing. My background with Break Capital actually was 2 years ago to the day. I was at Commercial Academy. Between one of the sessions, I started talking to a guy I had just met named Rafik Moore. And we just kind of immediately hit it off. We had shared backgrounds, we're both from the former Soviet Union. I'm somebody that really picks up a lot on energy and just kind of the way that people interact. And I was really attracted to his energy, this energy of this kind of philosophy of shared prosperity and just kind of helping people around him and giving in a way, not expecting something in return. So we had stayed in touch. And then one day he called me. He said, "Hey, Slava, I got a deal. I'm going to put this one on your plate if you want it. Do you want it?" I said, "Of course, say no more. I want it." Because I was very hungry. I really wanted to get into my first deal. And it was a retail plaza about 40 minutes outside of Chicago. And I'd never done retail before. And I got to watch the way he negotiated the deal, which was just a joy to watch. He didn't do it in a way that was like, cutthroat and high pressure sales. It was just this very earnest, very, high integrity negotiation. But he ultimately paid the price that he wanted to pay for the building. And then from there, we owned the asset. And I said to my partner, I said, we can't let the Break Capital team down. We can't let down Rafik. We can't let down Saul, the rest of the team. We got to prove to them on this one deal that we can actually execute. We can do a good job. So we put all our energy into this one plaza, into doing the renovations, and actually Break Capital supplied the construction team. We managed the construction team, doing the renovations, doing the leasing. And I said to them, you guys are going to be the coach, and I'm going to be the player on the field. You tell me what to do, and we're going to execute. And we had to prove ourselves. And we did that when we sprinted really hard for about 6 months until the project kind of stabilized. And it's just been it's a relationship where I just want to keep doing more and more deals with them because they give us a lot, not just from the commercial real estate side, but really just on the whole like life and philosophy side. So it's been a really great relationship. So there's a deal in Lindenhurst, Illinois. It's 82,000 square foot retail plaza, built in the early 80s, one long, skinny building. We are very close to stabilizing it. Once we get one more anchor tenant who's about to sign a lease, it's going to be stabilized. And it blows my mind that between July of 2023 and we're heading into February of 2024, we're able to actually take an asset like this, stabilize it, and within a few months, all the tenants will have moved in. The NOI when we purchased the building is around $300,000. Once it's stabilized, it's going to be close to $900,000. And at that point, the valuation is going to go from 4.2 million to, we believe, we hope, north of 10 million. And from here, I in my head was thinking, okay, we're going to do that, and then we're going to sell it and move on to the next one. And what I've learned from Break Capital is that why would we sell it? Why we have this well-functioning building? Why would we sell it? Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to do a cash out refinance, pull cash out of it. We don't have to pay tax on it because it's considered a loan. And then we're going to roll it on into the next one. So I'm really excited just to see this one come full circle. I'm also really excited just to hold the thing long term and continue to benefit the community that's there, because it went from being a half empty ghost town to it's going to be a vibrant, thriving center for this community. This is their town center. And to be able to continue to be the stewards of that town center is just something that I'm very excited about. The impact that Break Capital has had on me, there truly for me is life before Break Capital and life after Break Capital. And this is 100% genuine, this is 100% real for me. Before I was partnered with Rafik and Saul and Guli and the whole team at Break, and I was grinding and I was hustling and I was working on these deals that were hard and doing real estate development. And development is prestigious. It looks good. Oh, I took this ugly thing and I knocked it down. I built this beautiful thing, but it was hard and stressful and took a lot of time. And what I learned from Rafik and from Break is that it doesn't have to be hard. Like there are deals out there that if you buy them the right way and this is what I learned from them, how to buy them for the right, not just the right price, but the right term. So on this deal that we talked about, we assumed the debt from the lender, which is very nice to get debt at 5% when the rest of the market was getting 8%. We assumed the previous owner's debt. And also, there's ways of doing things that are slow and take a lot of time and require a lot of patience. And there's ways that are doing things fast and getting the right businesses into the center quickly. And instead of taking 3 years to stabilize a building, we can stabilize the building and this is a larger building, 40,000 square feet, it's a lot to stabilize. We can do it in 6 months. So it's the speed, it's the philosophy, it's the going for things that, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's not as a hard grind like what I was doing for 15 years before this. But that's just on the commercial real estate side, learning, the way to do constructions quickly, the way to do leasing quickly, the way to get bank debt, investor equity. Yes, I learned all these things from Great Capital, but the cool thing for me, the thing that lights my fire, the thing that actually gets me emotional when I think about it, is actually Rafik's philosophy is about building the whole human. It's a holistic view. Yes, he wants me to succeed financially. Yes, he wants the whole team to succeed financially, but he wants health, emotional health, physical health, spiritual health. I think we spend 3/4 of our time talking about that stuff, how to be just humans of character and integrity and so on. I'm learning more about that than I am from commercial real estate, and I'm learning a ton about commercial real estate. So I truly genuinely get emotional even just thinking about where I was 2 years ago to the day when I first was introduced to Great Capital to where I am today.